It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Reaction Beanie Yo 27. Day in the neighborhood, my brothers and sisters. It is hump day, y'all. We have made it halfway through the week. I hope y'all doing excellent out there today. And I'm glad that you came on back to the channel once again to fuck with the bean. Now, the channel that we going to today, y'all, is a channel that always have us like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? It just give us them reactions like, what? How? Who? When? Where? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm pretty sure it's gonna do the same thing today. Cause it always never fails to deliver with the what the is going on type of videos. And that channel is True 911 Calls. True 911 Calls, y'all. And the title of the video, Unforgivable 911 Dispatcher Errors. Now see, the title already got me pissed off. We ain't even got into the video. I'm already mad. Because we have watched plenty of times over here on True 911 Calls channel where it will be dispatchers who they either be nonchalant about whoever calling with an emergency, or they be bullshitting and procrastinating and asking too many questions instead of just going ahead and sending help. We have seen and heard damn dispatchers fall asleep on the phone with somebody while they damn calling and needing the ambulance. You know what I'm saying? So it just pissed me off that these people are like a lifeline to somebody either living or dying, and they be fucking up on their job. Long story short story long, man. And from that title, it seemed like we finna hear and watch some more of them stories. But before we get into it, my brothers and sisters, y'all know what y'all got to do. Get whatever you might need. Get what you need. True 911 Calls, y'all. Y'all got what y'all need. Y'all ready to go? Then let's fucking go.
This is over, and we are thankful, because this has been an absolute nightmare for us.
As my statement said, we're sentenced to life.
Yeah.
And I think any parent that's had this happen to them will tell you the same thing. You are sentenced to life.
A mother and daughter's desperate pleas fall on deaf ears. A dispatcher hangs up on a man who had just found his mother dead, while another faces disciplinary action after failing to help a frantic mother of a 10-month-old baby who locked himself in the car.
Wow.
Just after midday on April 2nd, 2008, 21-year-old Brittany Zimmerman made a panicked call to 911. It ended abruptly, and although there were audible sounds of distress, the dispatcher failed to call back. Less than an hour later, her fiancé, Jordan Gonnering, found the apartment door kicked open and the lock broken. On the bedroom floor, Brittany lay unresponsive.
911, what's the address of the emergency? 911, what's the address of the emergency?
Hello?
This
Hello?
is 911, what's the
Yes.
address of the emergency? Repeat it? Is there an apartment number?
The flat.
It's what? You're cutting out. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello?
Okay, your phone's cutting out. Did you say upper or lower flat?
Yes.
Which?
It's the lower flat, apartment 1.
Okay.
Ambulance is needed.
Okay, what's the phone number you're calling from, please? Okay, what is your name?
Jordan Gonnering.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I just came home, the door was busted in, and my girlfriend's been shot.
Damn.
Okay. Stay on the phone with me. Okay?
Yep.
Are you with her right now?
Yes, I am.
How old is she?
She is, she's 21.
21? Is she conscious?
No, she's not.
Okay, stay on the phone, okay? Are you safe where you are right now?
I think so.
Okay. Is the person that did this still nearby? Is there any serious bleeding? She's been what? Okay, I'm sending an ambulance to help you. I want you to stay on the line with me so I can tell you
Okay.
what to do next, okay?
Okay.
Okay, stay on the phone with me so I can tell you how to help her, okay? I want you to get as close to the phone to her with the phone as you can, okay?
Yes.
Okay. And then you're right by her now?
Yes.
All right, I want you to lay her flat on her back on the ground.
Yep.
Remove any pillows,
Okay.
okay? I need you to kneel next to her in her mouth and look in her mouth for any food or vomit. Is there anything? Okay. Did you think she did this herself?
No, she couldn't have.
She couldn't have done it herself.
No, there's gunshot wounds.
Hold on.
Maybe I'm dumb on this and just need to be enlightened by one of y'all. Let me know in the comments or something. But why in the hell is she talking about look in her mouth and talking about do you see any food or vomit? What the hell they got to do with her getting shot? Like, is that a way that she was trying to see if she either dead or alive? That's the only thing I can come up with. But it's other ways to know if she dead or alive other than looking in her mouth to see if she done threw up or something. That's weird to me. I don't understand that question. Like I said, maybe one of y'all can help me out with that one.
You're inside with her? You're inside with... Okay, can you feel or hear any breathing at all? Okay. Okay, just so you know, there's an ambulance on the way and the officers are on the way as well, okay?
Okay.
And I'm also talking to them at the same time that... Okay, is that you standing in the window?
Yes.
Okay, I want you to come out right now
Oh, yep.
so they can get in there to help her, okay?
Yep. Okay. All right. She told me to hang out the officer.
Okay, bye.
All right. Bye.
Officers arrived on the scene 48 minutes after the first 911 call. Brittany was dead, her body covered with injuries, including stab wounds to her chest, strangulation marks on her neck, and signs of blunt force trauma. Although detectives started the investigation that day, it would take over a decade before justice would be served. After conducting several interviews with neighbors, police believed a man, later identified as David Call, was their suspect, but a lack of concrete forensic evidence kept them from pressing charges. The 38-year-old lived about a mile from the crime scene and had been ringing doorbells and asking for money that day. When he was taken in for questioning, Call admitted to this, saying he was high. Additionally, Call told investigators that he was a paranoid schizophrenic who had stopped taking his medication, but he denied entering any homes or having any part in the murder. At the time, Call was on supervised release following convictions for failure to update his status in the sex offender registry, as well as driving while under the influence.
Well, I tell you one thing, this man damn sure got the track record to be the one who did this. You know what I'm saying? Cause boy, you sex offender, you're alcoholic, you done been in jail in and out. Like, bro, it's not looking good for you.
Just 2 of the many convictions against him, and the repeat offender would find himself back in prison nearly 2 months after Brittany was killed. Detectives questioned Call numerous times over the following years, and while incarcerated in 2009, he sent a letter to police claiming that another inmate had committed the murder. In November 2010, Brittany's mother, Jean Zimmerman, spoke to NBC 15 in the hopes of increasing the reward money for finding her killer.
I cannot even imagine that I'm going to have to live the rest of my life without her. It is very difficult to get out of bed every day and function. And every day that goes by, it gets harder. It does not get easier. I fear that, yes, tomorrow could be a day, Tuesday could be a day that someone else died.
Between 2010 and 2017, David Call would be in and out of prison. During this time, he told a fellow inmate, Andrew Scholes, that he feared being charged in Brittany's death due to incriminating fingerprints he claimed he left behind on her neck. Scholes had made an arrangement with the authorities in exchange for information, but then he died in a motorbike accident.
Wow.
Then crucial DNA test results matched the evidence left behind on Brittany's clothing to David Call. By this point, testing had advanced. It seemed like a break in the case. In reality, during a March 2018 interview, Kevin and Jean Zimmerman were still waiting for any answers or progress in the case.
Chief Cobalt came to our door on my husband's birthday and said, "We believe we have the person responsible for killing your daughter."
When the media questioned Madison Police Chief Mike Koval, he said the sole detective on the case had broken down and they had to create a team to carry on working to find Brittany's killer. However, it didn't seem like an arrest was on the horizon.
If I had the probable cause based on the totality of the evidence I had, don't you think I would have made an arrest?
As a result of active leads, the investigation would not be classified as a cold case, which stopped the Zimmerman family from being able to access the files and conduct their own investigation. It also gave a sense of hope that naming a suspect was imminent, but it would be another 2 years before David Call was arrested. At the same time, Brittany's family was in the midst of a lawsuit over the 911 call. Dispatcher Rita Gahagan, a veteran operator, had heard voices and background noise but didn't recognize a scream in the recording, resulting in the call being dropped without perceiving any distress. She did not call back, but instead returned a second call, which she logged as a misdial. Even this would be a contentious point since initial reports said the dispatcher had forgotten to call back.
How in the hell you forget to call back? That's bullshit. Really, I can't even believe that's what they telling the public. That what y'all want us to believe? That she forgot? Come on, man.
Gahagan defended herself, adamant she had only dropped the call after failing to hear anything suggestive of an emergency. Ultimately, the Zimmerman family reached a $5,000 settlement with Dane County, and the funds were redirected to Brittany's reward fund during the investigation. Several judges have rejected requests for the call to be made public. In fact, media outlets also engaged in a legal battle with Dane County over the records, particularly withholding the 911 calls. A settlement of $118,000 was reached, and still, the recordings of the call made by Brittany remain sealed.
Okay, I'm convinced that I wish we can hear with them damn recordings. But I'm convinced whatever that's on the recordings is bad. It's incriminating. These motherfuckers then paid $118,000 and they still won't release the recordings. What's up on the recordings is bad, man. And they should release the recordings, man. That's public record. We as United States citizens literally can request any public record like a recording of a 911 call or the police body cams or even like any government building we walk in, y'all. The DMV, the healthcare clinic, wherever, the fucking library. You can FOIA request all this. So why is that FOIA not going through? Something on that damn recording is fucked up. I'm telling y'all.
However, lawyers for the media were allowed to listen to it, and those who have heard it say there is no question about screaming in the audio. Finally, after 12 years of waiting, David Call was arrested on March 20th, 2020.
Finally.
His version of events was even more heartbreaking than imagined. Brittany had let the 38-year-old in as an act of kindness. She had refused to give Call money but let him use the bathroom. When he came out, she was on the phone. It's unclear whether this was the 911 call that dispatchers ignored.
Wow.
According to his attorney, the man panicked, grabbed the phone, and tried to strangle Brittany with her shirt. The attack didn't stop there. After the killer noticed the 21-year-old was still breathing, he grabbed a knife from the butcher's block in the kitchen and stabbed her 19 times. On January 20th, 2023, David Call eventually pleaded guilty to first-degree homicide and was sentenced to mandatory life in prison.
It was much more about him letting go of a secret and making sure that he provided closure to all of the people who have spent a lot of time and energy and emotion.
I could never live my last days not knowing who did this to her. What he did was unspeakable. And to not have the person responsible for that behind bars, it was unacceptable to us.
He decided to forego the opportunity to be considered for parole after serving 20 years, saying that the Zimmerman family had suffered enough. He had taken a life from them, so he would give up his.
Man, y'all, it's a lot to get into on that one for real, and I'm gonna try to make it quick. But first of all, I'm glad that he doing life in prison and he ain't getting out. You know what I'm saying? He doing life, but I don't like the fact that he got away with the shit for 12 fucking years. He was a free man after he killed that lady. I hate that part when these motherfuckers be out for years and years and years, then finally go to prison. It's just, can we lock them up a little earlier? And they could have locked them up earlier. They had the damn DNA test back, and they still ain't put them in damn jail yet. That was, man, that's be the thing with that shit, y'all. But I'm just gonna leave it at that, man, and we gonna go to the next one.
Despite 26 documented calls to the police spanning over months, 2 British women were left stranded by those who were meant to protect them. 22-year-old Raneem Uday spoke to police 5 times in less than 2 hours, desperately needing intervention from the man who had been abusing her for years. In fact, she had court orders against him and witnesses to corroborate one of the attacks. But the call was flagged as a lower risk.
Hi. Actually, I called now. That's the 4th time to ask about the police. I'm waiting for them to come to my property regarding my ex-partner. He came and he hit me, and he actually harmed me and my mom as well. So I waited so long, and I'm waiting in the car. So
did you call on this mobile?
Yeah.
Do you know the log number?
Yeah. Can you give me a second? Can you just give me a second, please? Yeah, it's 26.
Yeah.
8626 again, and then 0818.
And what's your name?
Raneem Oda.
No, you didn't call on this number. You called on a different number.
No one called me. I haven't received any calls.
No. When you called the police, you didn't call on this mobile that you're calling on now.
No. I
No,
called
that's
for
what I asked
emergency.
you. And I asked you if you called on the mobile that you're calling on now. You said yes.
No, I called 3 times. So once I called from different number, and twice I called from my number.
Okay, well, we went to the location, but obviously you left and went home, so we're going to have to wait until there's another officer free.
Can you actually just keep it for tomorrow, because I don't have the keys for the property, and I'm just waiting in the street from 2 hours now. So I'm just going to leave it to tomorrow, and please, you should do something about it. He should be arrested because I have non-molestation order against him. He can't even come nearby me. So he came and he actually beat me and beat my mom up in front of everyone. There is witness, there is many things. So he actually should be arrested without even the police come and see me.
Right, okay, so where are you now?
I'm just going back to my mom now. I'm just going back. I just want you guys, please, to arrest him because...
I understand that. What's your mum's address?
Yeah.
And you're going there because you haven't got a key for your house?
I've been to my house. I don't have the keys, and I waited for long, so I'm going back to my mom now. I can't just stay in the street. And it's really late, and I'm worried he might come to my property and hurt me again, do something wrong.
Right, okay. And you want to see officers tomorrow?
Sorry?
You want to see officers tomorrow instead?
Yeah, but please, today he should be arrested. I can't just, I have a baby with me. I have 2.5-year-old child. He might hurt me or hurt the child, so it's just really dangerous. He's drunk as well, and he might just get a knife or something and do something to us.
Okay. Alright, we'll go back to your mum's. If he turns up there, call 999, okay?
Okay, and you're going to do action against him, actually, or no?
I believe we'll need to come and see you first.
Okay, so you have to see me first.
Local station, yeah, but we'll try and get out tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So you're going to leave him like this till tomorrow?
Well, it's down to the local station, what they want to do.
Local station.
But you need...
Well, I tell you what they should do. If somebody calling like this, and then this lady, this is actually, you know what I'm saying, they ain't just no strangers. They, used to be boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't know what they got going on as far as relationship-wise like that. I don't know if they still together and just fighting or whatever. But what I'm saying is that if somebody calling the police, man, and telling them that this man just beat me and my mama, and he got me so scared and I don't know what he gonna do with all of that, they should at least send some police to go try to find this dude. she got a fucking restraining order on him. And he still came around and actually attacked us? No, y'all need to go find this guy right now. Fuck, talking about wait till tomorrow after y'all come see me. That's what she's saying. She's saying, y'all don't need to come see me. Y'all need to go find that motherfucker. What the fuck?
You can go to your mum's and lock the door,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
if he turns up, call 999, okay? And we'll get someone to see you tomorrow.
That's the problem when I'm calling. They're not coming quickly. I've been waiting 2 hours now.
Yeah, because he had left, so the risk has been lowered. That's the issue. But now he's not there.
He
We have
might
to
be
go
waiting.
Well, now
He might
he's
be
not
waiting.
there, so we have
He
to
might
go
be
to
waiting.
other jobs where there
Yeah.
are people there still. That's how it
Yeah.
works. So you just
Yeah,
need
but
to
he-
get to your mum's and lock the door,
Yeah.
and we'll try and see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
All
Love,
right.
he actually followed me from my mom to the place where I was in restaurant.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying. It's been 2 hours
He's
now,
waiting for
though.
me.
It's been
Yeah,
2 hours,
okay.
so you need to go to... Okay, that's what you said you wanted to do. All right,
Okay.
thank you. Bye-bye.
Eventually, the department called her back.
Hello there, it's the police at Solihull here. Just to let you know, I've arranged an appointment tomorrow. Now, the officers come on duty at 8 o'clock in the morning, and in the morning, when they have a look through this incident, they will give you a call and arrange a time to come and see you at some point tomorrow in the morning, all right?
Okay, so 8 o'clock they have to see me or just go there?
No. They start work at 8 o'clock in the morning. They will have a look at the incident that you've reported, and they will make contact with you to arrange a suitable time. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So somebody will make contact with you in the morning.
Okay. There is a witness as well. If you want.
Okay. We'll take all those details from you tomorrow. Do you have a copy of the order?
Yeah, you mean the number?
You do.
Or the manifestation order?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I do have,
Okay,
yeah.
that's great. All right, so somebody will be in touch with you tomorrow then, okay?
Yeah, love, I just want to ask you, he will be arrested tomorrow or no?
It was too late. While Raneem was on the final phone call to police, John Baz Taryn repeatedly stabbed the 22-year-old and her mother, Kawala Salim, to death. On top of this, in the weeks leading up to the murders, there had been 7 separate police call-outs to John Baz's home, and Raneem had made 14 calls to report domestic abuse incidents. Still, officers failed to arrest or investigate the man before the tragedy. The couple met in college, but Raneem was still married to a man in Syria. However, despite her best efforts, the relationship fell apart. Once Raneem was single, John Baz started pursuing her more. Eventually, they started dating. Just months later, the couple was married under Islamic law. Her aunt, Noor Norris, was concerned about what John Baz had said on the wedding day.
Today you are mine, and in my culture, there's no divorce. The day you leave me, the day you go to your grave.
Wow.
I will kill you and your family.
Oh, hell no. He couldn't have said that on his wedding day now. If he said that on his wedding day, all y'all should have grabbed her and be like, oh, hell no, you not marrying this man. If I would have been in a wedding, my brothers and sisters, put yourself in these shoes real quick. We in a wedding, right? And it's your brother, or it's your real, you know what I'm saying, your sister, or your mama, your daddy, your damn fucking, your niece, your nephew, especially your daughter or your son. Anybody up there about to marry somebody, and they wedding vows is we don't believe in divorce, and if you goddamn try to divorce me, the only way you gonna divorce me is if you die, or I have to kill you, or you going to your grave. That's the only way you gonna take this ring off my finger. Man, bro, I would have cut the fuck up in that wedding. Hold it, stop, wait a goddamn minute. Let me put some pimping in it for real. Hell no.
But the marriage fell apart when Raneem discovered that her husband had a secret wife and 3 children in Afghanistan. She feared how he would react when she confronted him and recorded it on her phone.
It's not easy to find out everything, and you want me to smile at you.
I mean, how you want
So
to
if I find out now I'm cheating on you, you would smile at me after 2 minutes?
I'm not shooting on you. I went to my wife.
Yeah.
She's my wife.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm not cheating on you.
So you made her pregnant, that's not cheating?
No, but she's my wife.
Really?
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Going to your wife and making her pregnant, that's actually finished everything. I would just get divorced from you, get separate. You really need to deal with it. With divorce.
Renee moved back to her mother's house for a short while, but John Boz manipulated her to get back together with him. Things only worsened, so she secretly recorded evidence of his violent outbursts to protect herself and her son.
I can now call the police, but you know I can tell them. I can tell them every single thing, how many times you beat me up. And they will take you to jail straight away. I can call them, tell them many things about you, John. Yeah? So I'm not doing anything. If there is even a space for you, there is no more.
Neighbors began documenting the arguments between the couple too.
There was one occasion where the neighbors actually got involved and chased him out of the building.
Again, Renee moved to her mother's house and took out a court order against John Boz, but he continued to harass and threaten her for 4 months, even sleeping outside the house for nearly 2 weeks.
I'm just saying, y'all, if the police had this much evidence, they couldn't have knew all this. All these recordings, all this fucking evidence about him sleeping outside of the damn house for 2 weeks and all this craziness. That should have let them know that when that lady was telling them that y'all need to arrest this man tonight, like they should have took this case way more seriously than they did, man. If they knew all this stuff had went on, it is already the fact that hell, she had a restraining order on him. It's just crazy, man. Like, dude, why was y'all playing around with this?
By August 26, 2018, it all came to a head. Reneem and Kawala were seen arguing with John Boz in a shisha lounge in Birmingham. He slapped both women in the face and angrily snatched a phone from Reneem before staff escorted him out. After being kicked out, the 21-year-old was seen driving past the venue, making a throat-slitting gesture towards the women. Just hours later, the mother and daughter were killed. Once he had committed the brutal murders, John Boz fled the scene and shaved off his beard to disguise himself. Before disappearing, he was seen on CCTV in a chicken shop. A major manhunt was launched, with the killer's face appearing across the news. Finally, 3 days later, someone recognized John Boz from the media appeal, and he was arrested by officers.
Good.
Family members of the victims held the police accountable for not preventing the tragic deaths. This claim was later substantiated by an inquest that scrutinized the actions of the authorities in handling the situation. The evidence, which included multiple calls to the police and court documents, unequivocally pointed to the West Midlands Police failures in protecting Reneem and Kawala. These lapses, as determined by the inquest, were significant contributing factors to the tragic outcome. Further reinforcing this, an investigation by the Independent Office for Police Conduct identified missed opportunities, demonstrating that the authorities could have intervened effectively to prevent the murders. In December 2018, John Boz Tarrant pleaded guilty to the 2 murders and was sentenced to life in prison with a minimum term of 32 years.
And that one right there got me pissed off too, man, because the damn not the dispatcher, but I feel like the police too, just all of them, man, they was bullshitting, man. Y'all had so much evidence to know that this man was fucking crazy. He was freaking crazy. Like, fuck that, he was fucking a lunatic, and y'all didn't take it serious, and we lost and had to lose 2 people's lives. 2 people had to lose their lives over that shit because y'all just didn't lock this man up when y'all should have, or when a warning sign was there, like her on the phone calling 911 saying y'all need to lock this man up. He just beat me and my mama, and that's another big ass clue that we know he crazy as hell. It's one thing for you be beating up on her, but why in the hell you beating up on her mama and actually killing her too? You just a fucking lunatic. And then another thing, y'all, that was shocking to me, that one is this dude had a whole nother wife What, 3 kids? 3 kids and a whole nother wife. Can you imagine that? You married to somebody and find out they got a whole nother family in a whole nother country. That was some crazy shit too, y'all. That one was just crazy all over. Let's keep going.
This dispatcher hung up on a man who had just found his mother dead.
911 emergency.
Can you please get somebody to my house? I just got off work. I think my mom's dead.
What's your address?
Oh my God, I can't think.
I'm going to get medical on the line. Don't hang up the line. 1 moment. He's saying that he thinks his mom's passed away. I don't have the address.
Yeah, please.
Ma'am.
I'm a guy.
Stop. Okay, then calm down a little bit. I need a building number. What's your phone number? Okay. Is she breathing at all? Okay, you don't have to holler at me. I didn't do it.
Oh, fuck no. Oh, hell no. See, it was one thing I heard at the beginning of this one, y'all, when she was like, you don't have to be acting all ballistic. Bitch, my mama dead. You won't tell me how to act at all right now. I think I'm looking at my mama dead. And you telling me don't act ballistic? Then you talking about don't fucking holler at you? Are you fucking serious right now? Oh, no. She need to be fired, bro. I would have told her ass something. I hope she listening to this video right goddamn now. I hope you out there listening, motherfucker. If somebody thinking they mama dead, the last thing you need to be saying when they trying to express that to you so they can get help for them is I don't need you to holler at me. Bitch.
Okay. Bye. Okay, listen, we have the call. Medical and officers are going to be responding. Was she sick? What happened to her?
Man, I don't know. I just got off work. I just worked like 12 hours today. Man, my mom.
Hanging up on someone who...
Did that bitch just say bye? Man, bro, I'm sorry, bro. Either she'll have to go to prison or something gonna have to happen. I don't know what kind of charge it'll be. I don't know. But it gotta be some repercussions for that shit that lady just pulled. Fuck just getting fired. It need to be more than her getting fired.
Who has called 911 for help seriously violates how the emergency service operates, but the dispatcher kept her job.
Wow.
The original call taker from the Metro Police Department remained on the line. An internal investigation by Las Vegas Fire and Rescue found that the female employee made critical failures but would not be fired. She faced corrective action, but what that actually means remains unclear. But following the January 2014 call, the department said it was moving forward with plans for a new quality assurance position.
Okay, y'all, maybe I got a little too emotional just then at the beginning. Cause I don't really think for real that she can go to prison for what she did. I don't know I don't know, man. Maybe I just got a little too emotional. But I know if I'm calling and trying to tell somebody some shit like that and that bitch hang up on me, bro, I'm gonna make sure that she at least get fired. Because I'm gonna play that shit everywhere on social media. Boy, we gonna make a fuss about that. Me and my brothers and sisters gonna make a big fuss about that before before she get away with that scot-free and keep her job. Let's go to the last one.
Meanwhile, this frantic mother's call also led to a 911 Tampa dispatcher facing disciplinary action. After leaving a Tampa supermarket, Shayna Dees placed her son Jack inside his car seat, shut the door, and returned the shopping cart. In that short time, Jack, who had the keys to play with, locked the not yet running car, which also held Shayna's purse and phone. Luckily, she found a stranger in the parking lot who let her borrow a phone to call 911, but the dispatcher wasn't very helpful.
I just gotta go and say this now. Now, I don't know, I don't think True 911 call said what time of the year it is. But I know if it's summer, spring, anytime, if it's not cold as fuck outside, if it's 60, 70, 80, especially 80, 90 degrees outside, and my damn baby done locked themselves in the car with no windows down, and it's not running, so ain't no AC coming through that bit. Oh, you ain't gotta ask me twice. I'm busting my motherfucking window out. I'm busting that bitch out because we got minutes right here. We ain't got nothing but a couple of minutes. I'm terrified. I gotta get my baby out this car. Fuck trying to go find help. I'm finna help me and my baby myself. And I'm busting that goddamn window out with the first goddamn thing I see.
It's 911.
Hi, my infant son is locked in the car in the parking lot. He had the keys and hit the lock button when I was loading groceries in. And it's so hot outside. I'm concerned. I don't think I have time to call AAA before he would, suffer heat exhaustion. Can somebody come out and open the door, or I don't even know if that's something.
This bitch don't even really sound that concerned. And she just confirmed for us that it is hot out there. Do y'all know how it feels to sit inside a hot ass car with the windows up for just a couple of seconds? You start just sweating in that bitch and barely start being able to breathe and shit. And we talking about a little child in that? And she really don't sound that concerned, y'all. Did she do this shit? Bitch, did you lock him up in there? Tell the truth now. Tell the truth, shame the devil. Cause that don't sound right, man. Any real parent out here, man, would goddamn be panicking right now, thinking that their child is a couple of minutes away from death if I don't get them out this hot ass car.
Something you guys do?
They won't be able to try to gain access to the car unless the child is in some kind of distress. But by that point, they may just smash your windows.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Not unless the child's in distress. I'm sorry. I must have
What kind of bullshit is this last 911 call, y'all? Oh my God, listen to what the damn dispatcher just said. We can't do nothing unless the child in distress. So you basically just telling me you can't do nothing until my child actually dying. That's when y'all gonna bust that. That's when you gonna send the police out when I say my child is dying. He's dying right now. He's about to pass out. Then it's gonna be too fucking late. Y'all already being too late. This is crazy, man.
Roughly 8 minutes after the call ended, an off-duty police officer took notice and called 911, getting a different operator who immediately asked where they were.
911, what is your emergency?
Hey, how you doing? Is this Tampa PD?
Yeah, this is 911. What's your emergency?
How you doing?
Okay.
Baby locked in a car.
Okay, where they at? Okay, is that a house or a residence or a business or?
CVS pharmacy.
All right, how old is the child?
In a car seat, baby.
A baby, okay. What kind of car is it?
A black Acura.
You know what year?
Don't know.
Is the person there who owns the car?
Yes.
Okay, could you find out from her, please?
She's a little distraught. You want her license plate number?
Yeah, that'll be fine. All right, great. Thank you so much. Is the vehicle running or no?
No.
It's turned off.
Okay, turned off. All right, what's your name?
Hi.
Oh, okay. Hey, how you doing? Okay.
She said she called 911 and they said they're not going to come out if the baby's not in distress.
No, that's not true. Not at all.
Yeah, okay.
Not at all. We'll be out there for her, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye-bye.
At that time of year, the average afternoon temperature hovers in the high 80s to low 90s. Of course, that rises considerably in a car that isn't running and has no windows down. In the meantime, another shopper broke the passenger side window with a wrench before police arrived.
W to that shop, whoever did that. Whoever bust that window out, W to him. He is the winner. He is the champion of the fucking day, man. He is ding, ding, dong. Winner. For real, y'all. Thank you. That's why I like, even the damn off-duty police officer, motherfucker, you should have been the one to do that, bro. And y'all tripping. This baby about to die.
Tampa police conceded that the dispatcher should have been more aggressive and asked for location, but said that the operator did not refuse to send an officer and that the mother ended the call. The dispatcher was disciplined for the incident. For more True 911 calls, watch this episode next.
Man, y'all, that last one was just too many people just weren't taking that situation seriously enough. Or maybe, am I tripping? Am I tripping? No, I know I ain't damn tripping. I'm not tripping, man. That baby was in the hellified fucking trouble, y'all. And them people was taking their goddamn time. I would have bust that window out. And like I said, winner to who finally got that wrench and bust that passenger side window out. Oh man, these was crazy, y'all. Like I said, they gonna have us like, what the fuck? And they most definitely did. The dude with the which one it was, y'all? The dude who killed a lady and still goddamn was out for 12 years. That one right there just had me like, oh my god, really, bro? That's what I be hating about that situation right there, man. It's just they still get to be out for so long, man. And let me see which other one we had, my brothers and sisters. Y'all know how I be tripping and shit. Desperate plea goes unanswered. And the desperate plea. This lady here, man. This lady here, bro, was telling y'all like this dude he out here. He done beat my mama and me again, and y'all still let him free. Oh my god, bro. Like L police, L dispatcher, losers. Like they ain't trying to be funny, man. Y'all could have helped that lady out. They could have caught that man before he killed her and her mama, man. If they would have just gone over his house, found out what he was, and took him to jail, man. They had shit to charge him with. He ain't even supposed to been around the lady and her mama. So you had a reason to take him to jail, bro. And they still ain't fucking do it, man. Crazy, my brothers and sisters. But I digress. I'm gonna go let y'all go down, man. Great video from True 911 calls, y'all. Hey, I like that. True 911 calls, y'all. Once again, make sure y'all come on back tomorrow, because y'all know I'll be back once again. Make sure y'all gonna hit that like button for me one more time. And you know I got to say this. Love, peace, and happiness. Stay safe. Don't stop. Keep going. Yeah.